Hey there, my name is Liam. If you're new to the channel, I'm documenting my process of creating movies as well as a company and telling different stories of the creative projects and just documenting my life in general along the path of creating these different things. I don't know. That's a whole wordful. Whole mouthful. As you can tell, I'm a little bit tired today, and I thought that this evening what I'll do is just go through what I would steal from Shrek. So if you haven't seen Shrek, it's one of the most successful animated films I think of all time, um, commercially, but it's also just stayed in the ether of the film space and has become iconic. And I was thinking, what is something that I would steal from Shrek? And I think its overarching high concept is very interesting, where you take something that's already established and then you parody it. And in this case, it was a lot of fairy tales, and they created this whole new world and sort of taking the Mickey out of, or taking the piss, or um, inverting or making fun of different fairy tales, but still honoring some of their roots. And I think this is very clever from a marketing perspective because you've got all this IP, intellectual property, that's been developed over the years, and all these incredible stories that people know and love. And then you rekindling some of those ideas and those sparks, but you're doing it in a new and novel way. And yeah, I just think it was very, very clever. I think one of the things, so this ties into one of my major learnings from the day, which I think might be most useful to other filmmakers or other people involved, is understanding advertising. Even if you are creating art, understanding marketing and how to market something is incredibly important, because a lot of it is just a lot of the time is understanding influence. And one of the books that I was reading today was called Breakthrough Advertising. And in it, one of the core things at the opening chapter is like, instead of trying to create a want or a desire in someone, which you can spend a lot of time doing, is understand what they already want and what they already desire on a mass level. And you can understand mass desires in people and then link it to your product or your service. And obviously, you want to do this in an ethical way. But in terms of Shrek, people already loved fairy tales. Um, there were certain things that people didn't like about them, potentially. And uh, Shrek sort of channeled all that audience in like a fun and playful way. And it was also interesting to know, I was looking at how the film was made. It was a B movie project, so a lot of the animators were put onto it almost as like punishment for not doing good enough work, and then it became this whole rebellious, incredible project, which was um, I found really interesting. One of the things that made me laugh today was when I was doing research, I got a bit distracted, and I saw, or not distracted, I would say potentially distracted, but it ended up becoming a good distraction. Was I saw the scene from Shrek, if you haven't seen it, where the gingerbread man goes, "Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man who lives down Drury Lane?" I'm not getting his voice entirely probably correct, but yeah, I just couldn't stop saying it, and I noticed myself saying it a few times, even when I was around different friends and other people today, and I was like, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" And yeah, it was just a funny scene. And then what else would I say? One of the things that I'm grateful for is today is I went for a walk. Like I was feeling, to be honest, a bit tired. I feel like I've been working um, longer hours this week, and also have added this to to my plate of creating a daily vlog. And it's been great, but I was feeling tired this morning, and then I just took a breather and just went for a walk, went to the gym, and I'm probably gonna have more of a relaxing afternoon slash or more relaxing evening. So I'm grateful that I took a step back and I'm sort of focused on re resting and relaxing and letting the creative juices marinate before they come to life. So um, yeah, that's something that I'm grateful for. Rest, like when you feel like you deeply rest, it's just such a an important but sometimes overlooked part of the process. I feel like if you can rest and relax really well and in a way that is sustainable, I think it makes everything else, it's like you invert it, it makes productivity so much easier and being productive and doing amazing creative work. Because when I'm well rested, relaxed, it's like the ideas and inspiration naturally more flow. And it takes skill and discipline to rest and relax in a way that is really rejuvenating, because there's the easier way to just like doom scroll, um, to just, to be honest, watch movies the whole day, or um, to get involved in stuff, or to do busy work for busyness sake. But really finding activities that deeply relax and just reset, like whether it's sauna, exercise, reading a book, meditating, yoga, um, laughing and catching up with friends, going for a hike, like finding things that deeply rest and relax your nervous system after an intense work period, I think is so crucial and is so often underlooked. And I'm looking to implement it more and more into my life. So that's my rant for the day. My question to you would be, what is something that you could do to become a professional at rest and relaxation? So that is the video today. I hope you have an incredible day. Much love, much peace. Bye for now.